everyone. Just give me a couple of more minutes. I'm trying to open the presentation on a different computer. If you're new to my channel, please click on subscribe and also like this particular video. No, this is actually the 6 week ng ating 8 week learning session for free. Thank you Galamax for sharing sa ating Discord channel. The feast method of scalping is already out. The video is a bit long. It's an hour video, so I hope you guys also look into that if you're my student, no? And we will just give me a couple of more seconds, guys, up until I'm able to open the presentation, and we'll officially start real quick. Okay, for now, just chill and relax and enjoy the Saturday night. Enjoy the music in our live stream. Someone said drop the beat. Yeah, are you guys enjoying the music so far? Thank you, Kuya Rad, for sharing sa Facebook. All right, we'll officially start, guys. Thank you for waiting. All right, my daughter saw the zombie and she said zombie. Where's the zombie? Did you see the zombie earlier? Did you see the zombie earlier? Huh? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll officially start now our session, guys. So let me just do some. Oh, it's a dark red. No, yeah, it's a dark red. All right, just go back to your yaya. Well, Daddy needs to go live. Come on, go to your yaya outside. It's brown, yeah. Go outside. Go outside. Thank you. All right, okay, guys. We'll officially start the session today. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. We have a total of 64 viewers today in YouTube. Just give me a second, real quick, guys. Hang on a second. All right. Okay, how's everyone so far? We're good. We're good. Na-share na po ba ang ating latest video sa lahat? Thank you ha, Moderator Galamax and moderator Kuya Rad and Charles. Kuya Charles is also here. No? Thank you for those, for all of you help, guys. No, so medyo this session is gonna be a bit difficult. So if you're new to my channel, let me just quiet down the alerts. Hang on a second. Okay. All right. If you're new to my channel, if this is the first time you're actually joining, no, we actually have um a lot of what's this? A lot of information for you to know, and this is actually not the first time that I'm actually doing this session. No, we're actually doing this session. Hang on a second, guys. No, hang on a second. Actually, doing this session. I'm actually trying to open it right now on my other screen. This is not the first time we're doing this session. No, we have been doing this session for 8 weeks now. Sorry, for 6 weeks now. And let me just show to you the playlist where you could actually find the other playlist that I'd like you to take. No, this is actually a very advanced course. No, let me just try to open that. Hang on a second. Anyways, kamusta ang Sabado ninyo? Is your Saturday really good naman so far? Are you guys enjoying your day? Are you enjoying your day so far? I hope you are enjoying your day. No, let me just okay. Let me open this right now here. Okay, this is what I'm just trying to say. I actually created a lot of playlists already. So if you open the 8 week learning course, I'm opening it right now. Okay. This is a quite long course. I actually have Binance week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and week number 6. No? So everything is here. Let's start with Binance week 1. And then go with Binance week 2. And then go with week 3, which is your training for newbies on risk management. And then go for week 4, which is your training for tools of the trade. And then week number 5 is actually your cryptocurrency technical analysis 201. This one. This is a prelude to the technical analysis 202. So that's actually all the videos on this playlist, no? And the reason why I said that, it's because it's important that you go with that session because it's an 8 week course, no? I'm opening my screen right now. It's an 8 week course, and it's important that you go with the prerequisite, parang college course, no? It's a prerequisite. You can't go with this lesson. Maybe sit down ka lang, no? Sit down student, pero kailangan mong aralin yung levels 1 to 5 because we're already on the crypto 202. And then next week we will be talking about trading strategies and then creating your own strategy wherein you will be the one to show to me your strategy. Baliktad naman. Okay? So just a little bit of disclaimer, the information you're going to receive today is actually a course that you receive at your own volition, no? This course is provided to you for free and it is for educational purposes. Any risks or losses associated with investing, including total losses, your total responsibility. Just go through the disclaimer when you take this lesson for today, no? All right, and then let's quickly go on with, guys, ito yung ating learning system overview, no? I created this learning system and sabihan ko lang, no, pakiusap lang sa inyo because hindi naman to nasundan na, no? Huwag na kayong gumawa ng another learning system and kakopy nyo lang yung content ni coach. Parang and then you will tell people na PMU, no? I don't quite appreciate that, to be honest with you, no? So, huwag na kayong gumawa ng ganung system. Padiretso nyo na sa YouTube channel natin kasi let me be very honest with you guys. No? Alam ng mga moderators, so I've already spoken with them. Ang mangyayari kasi pag ginawa niyo yun, I will be forced to hide all the videos and make it for sale. Okay? So please wag niyong pilitin si coach na gawin yung ganung strategy. Kasi it's quite unfair doon sa mga tao na gumagawa ng content, right? So I hope you guys understand, no? And thank you for helping us continue this mission of giving the course for free. Okay? All right, so we have multiple courses. It will take you around 50 hours tapusin lahat ng videos ni coach. And then before you join, you need to make sure you take the 10-item questionnaire. It's a very, very good questionnaire. Ako lang gumawa niyan, guys. It's a good questionnaire for you to understand, are you really for this crypto trading? Because if you score lower than 716, or if you score lower than 17, then crypto trading is not for you. You don't even need to go with any of these scores. No? And then if you score lower than 32 but lower than 33 but higher than 17, then you could only trade spot trading. Okay? You could only do spot trading. And if you score are above 33, and that's the time you could only trade futures. Okay? All right, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. All right. Okay, ano ba ang mga classification? Ano ba ang mga classification ng technical indicators, no? Okay, i-classify natin. Unang-una may tinatawag tayong volume, candlesticks and charts. Diniscuss natin yan last week, no? Pangalawa, meron tayong tinatawag na mga indicators that are laggard, no? Laggard metrics and predictive metrics. When you say laggard metrics, ito yung mga indicators na nagfa-follow lang sila based on the price, no? Laggard meaning ginagaya lang nila yung whatever the price action is, no? And then the samples of that are volatility and trend following indicators. So volatility, diniscuss na natin yan, such as Bollinger Bands, no? And trend following indicators are the EMAs or the moving averages, no? And then momentum indicators are those that are placed at the bottom of the chart, and they actually uh, uh, give you the price momentum action. They're also called oscillators. The ones that are in the chart is what you call overlay indicators, no? And then you have the predictive metrics, which is obviously your Fibonacci's and other indicators, no? Fibonacci is the famous one. All right. Okay. And then introduction to indicators. As I've said, we have laggard metrics and we have predictive metrics, no? And then we also have what you call the overlays and indicators. So if you go to a chart, basically an indicator is actually your overlay is what's inside your chart, no? So let's try to open a chart today. Let's try to open Investa chart. Okay. While that's opening, let's try yan. This is if you see an indicator sa taas ng chart, you call it an overlay. If you see it sa bottom, it's an oscillator. Okay? It's an oscillator. All right. Okay, let's move on. Okay. What are the overlays that we normally use? Obviously, these are moving averages, parabolic SAR, Bollinger Bands, and volume. Tandaan niyo si parabolic SAR, that's a different indicator altogether. That's different with our parabolic RSI play. Okay? That's a different parabolic RSI play. All right, so those are the four major overlays that we normally use. Okay? And you will notice that aside from the indicators, I also indicated that volume is an overlay that we need to use. It's something that we need to always use. All right? Make sense? All right. So now let's move forward. Moving averages, no? What is a moving average, no? Basically, a moving average is basically, kumbaga isipin mo, bumibili ka ng 10 kilong bigas, 10 beses mo binili, tigi 1 kilo. Yung una kang bumili, ang price ng bigas is 17 pesos. Pangalawang bili mo, 19 pesos. Pangatlong bili mo, 20 pesos. Pang-apat na bili mo, 15 pesos, and so on and so forth. Ang ginagawa ng moving average is habang dumaraan ang araw at bumibili ka ng tigi 1 kilong bigas, binibigyan ka niya ng price na nag-average sa lahat ng mga previous buy mo. No? It's giving you an average of the price that is based on the previous price closing of the day. No, meron ding iba't ibang klase ng pagkuha ng price. It could also be opening of the candle, low, high, or close. Karaniwang ginagamit natin ang close. Okay? Kapag sinabi nating moving average, wag na wag kayong gagamit. This is you heard it only from Coach Miranda Minor. Wag na wag kayong gagamit ng moving average lang, no? Because by theory, pwede rin naman ng moving average, pero minsan kapag sobrang volatile ng isang coin, hindi gaanong binibigyan ng justice ni moving average ang takbo ng indicator niya, no? Because kung kumuha ka ng 9 days na moving average, kinukuha pa din niya o binibilang pa rin niya yung average up until the first day. Pero kung ang price ng coin is bumagsak on the 8th day and the 9th day, mas binibigyan ng importansya ni exponential moving average ang price on the current day, no? On the current day. From left to right, ina-average niya 'yan, no? Ngayon, if you're someone that's already been uh, matagal ka na kay coach at alam mo na si Alma naman, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left, ina-average na yung price ng coin. Kaya napakagandang gamitin ni Arno Ligo moving average, no? So, kailan natin ginagamit si moving average, no? Ginagamit nyo si moving average, let's go with EMA first, which is your exponential moving average. Sa mga taong gusto magtanong kung ano ang formula ni exponential moving average, it is actually in your screen, no? It's in your screen, no? So the exponential moving average, it's actually trying to reduce the lag by applying more weight to the recent price, no? The weight applied to the most recent price depends on the number of periods in the moving average. For example, um, for Emma, by the way, hindi mo na kailangan sa ulo yung formula na to. If you're taking down notes, no need to write this down. There is already a multiplier for you, no? Just need to put the indicator, but at least for you to understand ang formula niya, ayun ang formula niyan, no? Anyways, so EMAs are different from simple moving average in that a given day's EMA calculation depends on the EMA calculation for all the days prior that day, no? In short, to make it really easy for you, as my student, I don't want you to use any other moving average except the exponential moving average because it gives premium on the most recent price action of the candle, especially during volatility season. Okay? So type 1 below if you understand my recommendation. I'm trying to make it faster kasi kailangan kong i-discuss yung other indicators, no? I will try to simplify it for you. Hindi ko na kailangan i-discuss ng in detail, but just follow EMA. Follow EMA, okay? Because kailangan kong abutin hanggang oscillators, parabolic SAR, Fibonacci, etc., etc. And we only have an hour. Okay? Bilisan natin ha. Alright, so EMA is an indicator that gives more premium or weight into the current most recent day. No? Alright, okay. When do you use or what EMA will you use? Okay, ito yung tinatanong nyo, boss or coach, sabi niya, when can I use EMA 9? Can I use EMA 8? Can I use EMA 20? When do I use that, no? So, EMA 20, ang tinatawag nating dalagang EMA, ginagamit natin si EMA 20 kapag si trend na fina-follow mo is short term. Short term yan, no? EMA 20, no? And besides, ang nasabi ko sa inyo, lagyan nyo siya ng mas batang EMA, yung EMA 9, no? Para ang crossover kasi niyan is very, very good, no? Ang crossover ni EMA 9 and EMA 20 is really, really good. Tinuro ko na sa inyo yan sa mobile charting, no? Alright, alright. Ang kasama lagi ni EMA for short-term trends. So for example, you're doing swing trading or day trading, no? You use EMA 20 and EMA 40. The EMA 20 and 40 crossover is really good as well for swing trades, no? Anyways, EMA 40, the prices crossing this EMA line confirms the trend, no? Although I will need to update this, I will need to make this 50. Okay? Kasi ginagamit ko lagi Bollinger 50, no? So I'll need to make this 50. I-change nyo na lang, no, inyong notes ninyo. But I'll make it 50 for now. Because I want all of us to use EMA 50 and Bollinger 50 for alignment purposes. Okay? Let's use EMA 50. Alright? And then intersection pa din, it's 2040, that's fine, no? But EMA 50 is going to be your indicator to confirm if the short-term trend to confirm the short-term trend, no? You use EMA 50, no? Kapag nasa taas ang candle ng EMA 50, it means it's bullish. Alright, EMA 100 is your long-term indicator. No? Ang ginagawa natin dyan, si EMA 50 and EMA 100 ang nagko-cross ng line to signify a bullish crossover on a long-term trend. No? Aakit kayo sa day time frame and sa week time frame, and you will use EMA 15, EMA 100 as your indicator. Okay? Alright, so mag-chart tayo ngayon ng EMA crosses. No? Let's do an EMA cross. Let's do a day chart. Let's do a 2-hour chart or 1-hour chart. And then let's do a tanggalin ko muna itong mga indicators na sinulot ko kanina during our live, no? Tanggalin ko lang muna yung mga yan. Okay. And then sana you could see my mouse already, no? Nalakihan na natin yan para sa mga viewers natin. Okay. Let's do a EMA. I'll remove volume for now, okay? So we'll do EMA, we'll do indicators. For you to do that, you'll type EMA, EMA, moving average exponential. Let's do tatlo. And then let's do the first one. We'll do 20. Okay? And make sure the source is close, okay? It's not open or low, it should be close. All right? And then we'll update the EMA 9. We'll do it as 50. And then we'll do an EMA of 200. Sorry, 100. Okay. All right. So we'll do an EMA 20. We'll do an EMA 20 to 50 on. Let's do a 1-day chart. Okay. In this case, this chart is really bullish. No? This chart is really bullish because the candles are all above the EMA. No? If you see the candles below any of the EMA, lalo na yung pinakamatandang EMA, which is your EMA 100, that means that your candle is bearish, your trend is bearish. So based on this, guys, what do you think? What do you think is the trend of this particular coin? If it's below the 3 EMAs, what do you think? Type down below. Is it a bear or is it a bull? Type down below. Is it a bear or is it a bull? All right, let me know what you guys feel. Para may participation. Okay, very good. It's a bear. It's a super bear. Tama. It's a Care Bear. All right. Super bear. If it's down, no? All right. It fits down on the 3 EMAs, no? All right. And what to do as well? How can you interpret if the trend is going to be bullish? Kapag si EMA 20 is nag-cross below pababa kay EMA 50, it is going to signal a bearish trend, no? It's going to signal a bearish trend. That's only to use EMA. Okay? So nakita nyo to, itong crossing na to, that is the signal of a bearish trend. Okay? Yung crossover na yan. Yan, this one. This particular crossover. Alright? Okay? Now, let's go back to the EMAs, no? Of course, ito, si EMA 50 is going to already cross EMA 100. And based on our discussion, what does that mean? If it's actually crossing over, it is going to signal a bearish crossover, no? Bearish crossover long term, no? But let's see if this further continues, no? It has yet to continue to break out. All right? Okay? That is the purpose of EMA. All right. Now let's do parabolic SAR, no? What is a parabolic SAR? Okay, a parabolic SAR is actually an indicator that means stop and return. It's a trading system devised by Wells Wilder that looks for changes in price trend, no? So ang importante diyan, unang-una matalas ang mata mo because maliliit ang mga tuldok. Okay, kailangan matalas ang mata mo diyan. I will explain to you later on. All right, it's a technical indicator used to determine, alam mo kung nasa klase ko kayo, you guys will be the one to read this for me. Para meron kayong participation. Hindi ko kayo matawag kasi kahit basahin nyo, di mababasa to. Basahin nyo na lang wherever you are right now. So, together with me, no? So, it's a technical indicator used to determine the price direction of an asset or a coin as well as draw attention to when the price direction could change, no? So, of course, it's ano yung mga price direction? Upwards, downwards or sideways, no, or consolidation, no. When you apply this overlay to a chart, the first SAR point appears at the end of the previous price trend, no. So for example, ito yung trend mo. Sabi dito, the first SAR point appears at the end of the previous price trend, no? Previous price trend. So, the last point, ayan no, ito yung pinaka-point na yan, it is the last point, no, of the previous price trend. Tapos pupunta sa taas yung confirmation point niya. In the case of an uptrend, the parabolic SAR line appears underneath the price line. But in a downward trend, the SAR line is on above the price line, no? So for example, okay, this is downward trend, yung dots niya is above the candle. But if it's an upward trend, yung dots niya nasa ilalim ng candle. Okay? Make sense, guys? Alright, so nasa ilalim ng candle, no? Kapag bullish, nasa ilalim ang parabolic tuldok. Kapag bearish, nasa itaas yung mga tuldok ng candle. Alright? Make sense, guys? Are you following? Okay. Let's continue. Alright, let's continue. Paano nyo ipo-program ang parabolic SAR? Ito yan, 0.02, 0.02, and maximum 0.02. Punta tayo ngayon sa parabolic SAR design. Lagyan natin to. In the indicators, let's all remove the EMAs for now. Let's remove the 3 EMAs. Indicator, let's go with SAR. Lalabas yung parabolic SAR. Okay? Click nyo yan, SAR na yan. Alright? So sinasabi ko malabo yung mga points. Palakihan natin. Try natin i-adjust yung style. Let's try to make it really, really big. Yan. Siguro naman kita nyo yun sa screen nyo. Okay. Okay. Ito na. Maganda tong gamitin ha. Pero huwag nyo tong gagamitin kapag sideways yung takbo ng coin. Kasi it will give you false signals. Babaliw siya. Malilito siya. Okay? So, ganito yan. Okay, kita nyo, di ba? Mukha siyang parang rollers, parang flying saucer. Okay. Ito yan, tatandaan nyo to ha. Ito ang rule ng parabolic SAR. Kapag kunyari ito, for example, no? Ayan, for example, yan, no? Okay. Nasa ilalim pa yung SAR. Nasa ilalim pa yung mga plus sign. Okay? Kapag yan umangat dun sa taas, it's a sign of a bearish trend. Okay? For example, nakita mo to, 'di ba? Nakita mo to dito, right? Right? And then ibig sabihin bearish. Nasa baba pa yung candle na mga nasa taas na mga squares, na mga plus signs, no? All right? Now you have the plus sign sa ilalim, which means that the trend has changed. The trend has changed, no? But of course, it's a laggard indicator. So, fina-follow lang niya yung price action ng candle. So, of course, lalagyan mo pa din siya ng other indicators, no? Lalagyan mo siya ng momentum indicators. Wag lang laging overlay indicators, no? So, the way you program this, based sa turo kanina, alright? 0.02, 0.02, and 0.2. Alright? So, yun yung default niya. Huwag nyo nang baguhin yan. Okay? So let's continue to move forward, All right. Ang parabolic SAR, tulad na sinabi natin kanina when you look into the approach, no? When do you buy and when do you sell using parabolic SAR? Okay. In this particular example, laki natin, no? Hindi ko alam kung nakikita ninyo. Let me try to maximize this further. Yan. Okay. Okay. So, we need to buy when it's combination of a candle. It's a candle reading and it is an SAR reading, no? Okay, so nakita nyo itong candle na to, no? Sabi dito, you need to buy when the price closes above the SAR candle or the previous, it closes above the SAR, no? And then you need to sell, okay, kapag yung candle is nilagpasan niya, lakihan ko 'to ng malaking-malaki para makita niyo gumagalaw, ayan coach, ayan, gumagalaw na yung mouse ko. Okay, nakita niyo 'tong red candle na 'to? Okay, nilagtawan niya yung SAR candle, that is a sell signal. Ulit, ulit-ulit tayo, kita niyo, okey. Ulit-ulit, alright. Kapag si candle na green, nilaktawan niya yung previous SAR, buy. Kapag si candle humaba pa siya doon sa previous SAR, sell. Okay? Alright? Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, hang on a second. Alright, greetings. Ilan na ba yung watchers? 132 na. 132. Okay. Alright, do not use SAR on its own. Hindi niya kayang mag-isa. Kailangan niya ng kasama. Parang ikaw, kaya mo ba mag-isa? Para ka ring parabolic SAR, hindi niya kaya mag-isa. Alright? Lalagyan mo siya ng other indicators, no? So let's see. Hanap tayo ng indicators, pero I don't recommend you use SAR, to be honest. Lalagyan natin for the purposes, no? Let's do a MACD. Okay. So, ang sabi dito, okay, ang sabi dito, it will signal a downward trend kapag si candle is na si plus sign nasa taas na. Downward trend, no? That is a downward trend, no? Pero, huwag ka agad lilipat. Lagyan mo siya ng MACD, bearish crossover. Okay, yan. Lagyan mo siya ng bearish crossover na ganyan. Okay, and then lagyan mo siya na pag si SAR nagbigay na ng signal na nasa taas na yung plus sign, nakita mo, no? Yung crossover nangyari lang siya doon sa pangatlong plus sign. Okay? It only happened on the third plus sign. So that is your confirmatory indicator, no? That's your confirmatory indicator. So kailangan laging may kasama. Kasi pag hindi may kasama, malungkot. Pag malungkot, wala na. No? So kailangan mo dalawa o tatlo. Pwede rin magtatluhan yan, okay din yun, tatluhan na tatlong confirmation or confirmatory candle. Okay? Huwag maganong madumi ang utak. Alright, so yun. So lagyan mo ng confirmatory MACD, no? Another example is your bullish crossover naman. This is your bullish crossover. Pero here you've noticed that nasa pangatlong candle na rin siya nag-bullish crossover, no? So wag niyo siyang laging gagamitin as is mag-isa, no? So kapag magcha-change yung direction ng candle, right? That's when you use that's when the first signal is the SAR to be confirmed by MACD. Okay? All right, we're good. Mga hugot ko, no? Kailangan hugutan ko kayo kasi parang nasa algebra session tayo. Ang hirap ng subject today. I'm trying to make it simple for you, to be honest. Okay, kasi mahirap talaga to. All right, let's move on with Bollinger Bands. Okay. Ano ang Bollinger Band, no? All right, ang Bollinger Band is para siyang intestine, no? It's an intestine. Yung nasa gitna niya, yung guhit niya sa gitna, it is actually a moving average. It is a moving average, no? Tapos yung nasa taas at nasa baba, they are what you call standard deviation, no? Standard deviation is the deviation from the mean or deviation from the average or the median. In this case, the median is your MA 20, no? So let's move forward. When do you use a Bollinger Band? Okay, I put together a Bitcoin Bollinger Band. This is the simplest way to explain, ha. Pero I will further tell you how to interpret Bollinger Bands, okay? I will tell you later on, but in a very, very simplest manner, kapag tinamaan ng candle yung upper band, okay, it is a signal to go down. If the candle reached the lower limit band, it is a signal for reversal pataas naman. Okay? Tatandaan niyo yun, ha? That is the simplest way to interpret Bollinger Bands. But, there is a Coach Miranda Minor tip for you that you need to understand. Okay? All right. When do you use Bollinger Band? To identify a continuation or reversal. Okay? Tandaan ninyo na si parabolic SAR is only to determine the trend if it's bullish or bearish. Right? It's used to determine bullish or bearish, and that will give you a potential idea when to buy or when to sell. Okay? Now, of course, hindi kaya ni SAR sabihin kung merong potential continuation. Hindi rin kayang sabihin ni SAR kung overbought or oversold level na si coin, no? And hindi rin niya, although pwede niya sabihin ng potential breakout or breakdown, pero hindi niya pwedeng i-measure yung deviation from the moving average price. Ang nakakagawa lang yan is the Bollinger Band. Kaya siya tinawag na volatility indicator. Ang pinaka-asawa ni Bollinger Band is your RSI. Okay? RSI. Okay. So, ang indicator na gagawin nyo lagi by default, si Bollinger Band, by default, ang kanyang indicator is always going to be 20 and 2. What does that mean? Ang 20 is your moving average day. Pwede mong gawing 50 yan. 50 days yung haba ng moving average or 20 days. Yung multiplier is your standard deviation. Meaning, yung upper band and lower band niya is 2 standard deviation away from the moving average. So for example, ito yung Bollinger Band natin. Yung upper limit is 2 standard deviation away, okay, from the mean. Mathematically speaking, if you create a standard deviation distribution, the volume is always near the average. Okay? And every time that the price touches the upper limit or the lower limit, it has a tendency to correct itself. Mathematically speaking, the price always try to find the middle ground. Parang ikaw, kunyari yung asawa mo, kailangan mag-meet kayo sa middle. Kailangan mag-give or take. Hindi ka pwedeng laging nasa edge. No? So mathematically speaking, the price would always correct itself and try to find the middle ground if it tries to already hit the 2 standard deviation. Otherwise, magiging fluke or magiging noise, no? Noise. Kumbaga, if you are aware of Six Sigma methodology or if you're aware of variation analysis, ang trabaho ng mga engineers, no, sa mga manufacturing firm is tanggalin yung variation sa results. And normally, ang acceptable standard deviation is the deviation within the 2 standard deviation, no? So, hindi ko nagagawing mas madugo pa kasi baka mag-nosebleed na kayo, no? Pero ang trabaho lang naman talaga ni Bollinger Band is i-hug niya yung price. Kailangan hinahag. Parang ikaw, kailangan hinahag mo din yung asawa mo, di ba? Kailangan i-hug mo din siya. Huwag kang laging layo ng layo, di ba? Ayun ang trabaho ni Bollinger Band. Okay, pinapatawa ko lang kayo kasi baka naboboard na kayo. Okay, so let's identify here the potential signals, no? Kapag ang price, again na, this is just one way, no? Don't use it as it is. Kailangan may kasama siya lagi. Dapat meron siya kasamang RSI, okay? Alright. So kapag tinamaan niya yung taas, dapat it's a potential sell. Okay? Pag tinamaan niya yung baba, it's a potential buy. Okay? Yun lang ang trabaho niya. Okay? So later on, pag sasama-samahin natin yan, okay, we will create our own trading strategy. Okay? And we will now put together everything that you've learned. Pero for the purposes of defining, isa-isahin natin yung mga school of thoughts ng mga indicators na yan before tayo mag-consolidate. Okay? Okay. Let's move on. Volume, guys. Kanina sinimulan kong i-discuss yung volume, no? If you will notice in the past couple of days, hindi ko dinidiscuss yung volume. Kasi ayokong malito kayo. Alright? In my daily life, no? But right now, na ituro ko na siya, expect ninyo, tulad kanina, I'm going to put value on the volume as a potential way to interpret your chart. Okay? Huwag niyong tatanggalin si volume, especially if you are doing your charts. Otherwise, pwede kayong mag-overreact. Okay? Alright, let's move on. Okay. Alright. So I created a chart. This is the chart of Bitcoin, no? Chart of Bitcoin. Tatandaan ninyo na kapag nakakita kayo, this is actually most recent kasi May 2020 latest na to. Ito yung pinaka-latest ko candle kanina. So, and by the way, kakagawa ko lang ng chart na to kaya very fresh pa siya, very latest, no? Kaninang 9 in the morning after tayo mag-trade. So, salamat sa mga moderators ko kasi dahil sa inyo, nagkaroon ng time si coach para gumawa ng other learning material and content. So, thank you. Nida, hindi ka naman siguro forever solo, Nida, no? Alright, anyways. So guys, si volume, kapag nakakita kayo ng isang malaking mahabang green, no, which is a buy volume, that can signal a reversal of a trend. 'Di ba? Parang wow. 'Di ba? Hindi ka makakita ng signal na ano ba't kaya tumaas yung candle na 'to? Hindi na, wala namang sinasabi si RSI, si MACD, si Bollinger. Wala naman siyang sinasabi. Pero merong bumulusok na candle pataas. That can signal a buying spree. Okay, tandaan niyo yun. If you see a big unusual candle, that can signal a buying spree on the next couple of candles. This is a live candle, ha. This is the latest chart of Bitcoin. Okay? If you see a green candle like this, very big, this could signal a buying spree. Okay? This one is the selling signal. Look at what happened with the selling candles. No? But if the candles are like this, they are just within the average, it doesn't mean anything. The chart could go sideways. Okay? Do you guys follow? Does that make sense, guys? If the buying candle, if the candle na kasing haba ng green na yan biglang lumitaw out of nowhere, no? Yung mga sinundan niya is maliliit lang sa kanya, it could signal a buying. It could be a buying signal for the next couple of candles. All right, let's move on. All right. What is the volume price analysis? Okay? So volume price analysis is the comparison, right, and the analysis of price behavior against volume. Kanina sinasabi ko sa inyo, huwag kayong mag-overreact kasi wala namang volume yung price today ni Bitcoin. It's consolidating. Okay? So, if you compare volume to the price action, it can judge the strength. Kaya minsan, makakarinig kayo ng mga technician na, huwag kayo magpaniwala sa drop na yan kasi wala namang volume yan. No, it's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake price action. No? So, dalawa yung tinitingnan niya. Volume price action looks at two things. One, it tells you whether the price is a valid price or it's an anomaly. Ulitin natin, ha? It's a price that's valid or it's an anomaly or anomalya. Hindi sa totoo. Nagpapanggap lang siya. Siya ay nagpapanggap na red candle. No? So dapat hindi maghanap ka ng mga tao tuloy. Maghanap ka ng mga candle na merong totoo sa buhay niya. Okay? So yon, so price validation can be confirmed if the volume confirms the trend. Okay? If the volume confirms the trend. All right? So, a price anomaly signals a potential change. What does that mean? Yung kanina. That's an anomaly, no? It can signal a change. Kapag unusual yung candle mo, okay, that means that the candle can signal a trend. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's go with what you call a spread validation. Okay, tatandaan nyo to ha. Okay, dadandahanin ko to. Okay. There are two types. Minsan nakikita nyo, bakit po yung candle halos kadugtong niya na si ano, kadugtong niya na po yung volume. Pwede naman talaga mangyari yun, you know? So may dalawang klase ng candle, no? Okay, hey, may taga-Canada tayo. Thank you, thank you. Walang anuman, Ryan. Thank you, thank you. Nice to see you here, no? Si Minmin, nakaka-start lang din daw niya ng, ano yung incest na yun? Ano sabi niya? Ano yun? Invest. Okay, akala ko tuloy ko na nasabi niya. Alright, okay. Aral tayo no volume price analysis. Okay. Kapag si candle, okay, mahaba yung candle, tapos yung mahaba yung volume, okay? Alright, market is bullish and rose strongly. It can signal that we can maintain a long position. Okay, okay tayo. Punta tayo sa chart, no? Okay, let's go with the chart. Okay tayo, alright. Let's try to look for BTC, and let's try to look for, let's remove MACD. Let's try to put insert volume. Okay. Okay. Let's remove SAR. Ayan. Okay. So, ang sinasabi niya, kapag ang iyong, let's try to put 1 hour para maraming candles. Masaya tayo. Yan. Okay. So, ang sinasabi niya, kapag si candle is mahaba, no? Tapos, meron siyang, yan, at meron siyang malaking volume, that means that the candle is valid. No? It's not an anomaly. So, ibig sabihin, yung price action niya, okay, sobrang malaki yung binaba ng price at maraming sumuportang sellers. No? Maraming sumuporta na sellers. No? However, if you look at this candle, okay, let's look at this candle, no? Let's try to look for this candle. This is the sell candle. Sorry, this is the sell volume, and then this is the sell candle, no? Okay. Bakit tumaas yung kasunod niyang candle, right? Because unang-una, the volume is not there, although the candle is going down. Ibig sabihin nun, artificial yung invalid or artificial yung price action niya. Kumbaga, maraming nagbenta pero bumaba yung presyo pero pinababa lang siya ng iilang tao. Okay? Pinabababa lang siya ng iilang tao. Wala ka pang mga institutional buyers. And that's the reason why tumaas pa din siya. Right? Tumaas pa din siya. Now, yung buying na yon hindi rin sa totoong buying kasi walang volume. So bumaba na naman siya. Ganun lang yung story nila. Akit baba lang siya because there is no significant volume. And that is the reason why, sabi ko kanina sa week off natin, kailangan merong significant buying pressure that will pump up the price and that can start the next level of distribution of the phase which is your markup. Okay? So yan, yung nakikita ninyong mga ganyang volume, walang kwentang volume yan. Sorry for the French, no, but talagang walang kwenta tong downward trend na to kasi siyang volume. Okay? Alright, ulitin natin. So yun, tulad niyan. Yan. So if the volume is below average, but there is a wide spread of the candle, right, it's an anomaly. So the market feel that the sentiment is still testing the interest of the market. If there's no interest, then the price will correct. No? Kumbaga sinasabi niya, okay, nari 10 tao. Magawa tayo ng paraan para mag-dump. Dump tayo, dump. Eh, konti lang kayo nagda-dump. hindi sumunod yung market, eh di na-correct. Na-correct siya, 'di ba? Na-correct yung price. Umangat ulit siya o nag-pullback, 'di ba? Alright, let's move on. Ano naman yung narrow spread validation, no? If the volume is if the candle is below average, okay? And the candle is narrow, then it is a genuine volume and price. Okay? All right. Now, in reverse, if if the candle is small but the volume is high, it's another anomaly. No, ibig sabihin niyan, yung mga nagba-buy long, they're selling more and buyers are coming in. No? So it's actually starting to develop at the top of the bullish trend or bottom of the bearish trend. No? So in short guys, I just wanted to make sure you understand, no? I will not discuss this anymore. But one thing I'd like you guys to take away from this discussion is that the volume at the lower part of the chart is what you call an overlay technical indicator. Meron pa tayong isang indicator pero hindi ko na siya ituturo, no? That's what you call OBV. OBV. On balance volume. It's another volume indicator, but I would not teach this anymore. Right? It's actually at the bottom that could signal, marami ring gamit yan, pero I'll not discuss this anymore for the purposes of you guys focusing on the simpler way to read volume. Dapat, hindi kayo mag-overreact kapag bumagsak yung price at yung average nyo is below the normal average volume. Okay? Alright. So, ano ba ang average volume ng chart? So, you will notice that andito siya sa part na to. Right? Kasi meron kang yan sa part na yan. Meron kang mga malalaking buying pressure dito, selling pressure, buying pressure, right? Pero yung mga nasa ilalim na to, they are low volume crayons as I call them. Okay? Let's move on. In a nutshell, your volume price analysis, you need to look for an anomaly or a validation of the candle. Di ba when you do candle reading, tinuro ko sa inyo yan, candle reading, okay, is it a bullish engulfing? Is it a bearish engulfing? Is it a doji? Is it, is it a hanging man, no? You don't stop there. Kailangan mo lagi ng kasama. Ang isang kasama niya is the volume. Actually, to be honest with you, pwede ka na nga mag-chart or mag-entry ng trade just using volume and candle. Pwede yun. There are people who uses that. Diba? There are people who, kasi si Emma, it's just actually giving you the it's following the candle lang. Diba? May mga ganun tao, they're actually using volume and candle reading as the way to do technical chart indicators in charting, no? Okay. So guys, let's take a quick break. Mga 3 minutes, drink lang ako ng water. And then we will go back mga 7:11. We will be discussing ito na yung mga malalalim na indicators. Okay? All right, let's be right back in 3 minutes. Thank you. And I think we're back. We're back. Thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're new to my channel, please do like this streaming para marami pa tayo ma-engage na mga bagong newbies. And then if you like our channel, please also share. Click the share button. Share niyo sa inyong mga Facebook page. So I'm offering free tutorials, free weekly lessons, and so on and so forth. So please, pa-like po, pa-click yung like button na yan. And then please also click share sa inyong mga Facebook pages, sa inyong mga friends, no? Important yan. All right? Okay, let's move on, no? So we finish at by the way, just a microphone check. Can you guys hear me? Can you please click confirm? Or please click confirm, and if you are liking my lecture for today, please click on, no? Yung nakita nyo kanina na guest natin, that's for our Saturday night live, no? So I'm really excited for that. Okay, all right, let's move on, no? So MACD RSI. So let's go with MACD, or moving average convergence divergence. Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, so based on this particular chart, ang gamit ni MACD is to tell you two major indicators, which is your bullish crossover and your bearish crossover. And then you have what you call divergences. Divergences happens when the price or the candle is going higher, but your MACD line is going lower. Okay? One more time. Divergence happens when your candle is forming a higher high, but your MACD is forming a lower low candle. Okay, let's move on. Okay, as I've said, tatlo ang gamit ni MACD. Alright? Tatlo ang gamit niya. Pero baba tayo doon sa iba-ibang parts niya. Tatlo yan. MACD, signal line, and histogram. Yung gitna ng histogram is what you call the zero line. Ang histogram na to, nakita niyo yung mga linyang yan, ang ibig sabihin lang yan is yung ginawang space in between. Okay? Yung space in between na ginawa ni signal line at ni MACD line is forming the histogram. I-gets nyo? Yun yung trabaho niya. Ginagawa lang niyang graph yung lull in between the signal line and the MACD line. Okay? Alright. So, si MACD line and signal line, they crisscross each other at certain time frame, and it's used to identify reversals. Okay? Okay. Ulitin natin. It's identifying reversals. Si MACD histogram oscillates above and below zero is showing the extent kung gaano kalayo si MACD kay signal. Okay? Kapag hindi sila nagtatabi, tulad niyang merong bag sa gitna, merong space, doon lumalaki si histogram. Okay? Si histogram, ang trabaho niya is gumawa ng short-term view of momentum and direction. Okay? Momentum and direction. So kapag si histogram is nasa ilalim ni zeros, kapag si histogram is nasa ilalim ng zero, sinasabi niya na ang direction ng price is going down. Okay? Sinasabi niya na it's going down. Kapag nasa taas yung histogram ni zero, it is signaling that the price is going up. Okay, ulitin natin. Punta tayo ngayon ng isang chart. Hanap tayo ng isang chart ngayon. Ayan, ginawa ko kanina to. This is your Bitcoin. Alright, Bitcoin yan ha, Bitcoin. Okay, lakihan natin. Okay. So, unang-una, it is a buy signal when, okay, when the MACD line or the blue line crosses above. Crosses from the ilalim, tinuhog pataas si signal line na red. Okay? In reverse, kapag tinusok pababa ni MACD in Binance, si MACD is what you call DIF, D-I-F. Si signal line, kapag iOS, ang pangalan niya is either DEM, kapag Android, it's DEA. Okay? Tatandaan niyo yung pangalan nila ha. DIF, D-I-F, si MACD, si signal line can be named as DEM or DEA. Okay? If you are doing your MACD programming on your phone, please remove the histogram. You don't need that. Okay? Malilito lang kayo. Kasi maliit na nga yung dalawang linya, meron pang panggulong histogram eh. Alright? So it's a buy signal on the bullish crossover. It is a sell signal if it's a bearish crossover. Natutuwa ako wala nagchat-chat kasi meaning nakikinig talaga kayo. Very good dyan ha. Congrats. Gusto ko yung mga gusto ko yung mga ganyang tahimik kayo. Okay? Yan, palakpak ni coach yan para sa inyo. Alright, now, meron tayong tinatawag na mga iba pang gamit ni MACD. Okay? So sabi natin, kapag meron kang tinatawag na crossover kay signal line, it is going to give you a potential buy or sell signal. Ngayon, may tinatawag tayong zero line crossover. Ito yung ang ibig sabihin naman nito, when the crossover or moves across the zero line on the indicator represent times when the 12-day EMA is crossing the 26-day EMA. When the MACD crosses the zero line from below, a new uptrend may be emerging. Okay, ulitin natin, no? Punta tayo ngayon doon sa chart natin. Okay, yan. Ay, hindi pala ito yun. Ito pala yung kanina. Yan. Okay, yan. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, ang sabi niya dito, kapag gaaling sa ilalim ng zero line, okay? Zero line, si signal line, umakyat pataas kay zero line, it could signal an upward trend, no? Pero ang sabi dun sa definition, kapag siya ay galing naman sa taas at pumunta sa pababa, it could be sending a new signal, it could signal a new trend that could emerge, no? Alright, ito yun, no? So, basahin natin, ito tulad nito. Alright, di ba nasa taas si signal line? Pumulusok pababa ng zero. Ito yung zero line mo eh. Zero line mo to. Yan no, yung zero na yan. Nabutas niya yung pababa. Now it could signal it could go down. Now in reverse, pag galing siya sa ilalim, zero line crossover pataas, okay? That means that it could signal an upward trend. Now, ano ang relationship ng kapag nakakita ka ng histogram, na zero, walang value, ang ibig sabihin niya naghalikan yung dalawang signal tsaka si MACD. Kapag wala siyang nakikitang value, lakihan natin, ano? Yan, lakihan natin yan. Pag wala kang nakikitang value o ganyan sa histogram, ibig sabihin magkadikit yung dalawang linya. Okay? Yun lang ibig sabihin nun. Okay? Alright. So let's move on. Actually, 7:30 na pala, no? Gusto ko kasi talaga maunawaan nyo to eh. Okay. Let's go to an actual chart. Okay, ilan na yung viewers? 113. Okay, good. Okay. Wala pong anuman, Bernie Oy. Walang anuman. Welcome sa channel natin. Palike tayo sa ating channel. 86 pa lang yung nagla-like, 135 yung nanonood. Palike naman po. Pa-share na rin sa mga friends para marami pa tayong matulungan. Okay, let's move on with MACD. MACD. Ang ating paborito. Si MACD. Let's try to look for MACD. Okay. Feeling ko magkakaroon tayo ng part 3 na to kasi ang hirap bitawan. Ayokong mabilis eh. Mag part 3 dapat tayo dito. Okay, ito na ha. Alright. So, yan, ito nyo, di ba? Bullish crossover, tumaas. Di ba? Bearish crossover, bumaba. Okay? Pero, maghahanap tayo ng, hanap tayo dito ng reversal. Teka lang ha, guys. Ha? Let's change this to Dodge. Dodge, Dodge, Dodge. Yan. And let's remove the lines. Okay, let's remove 1 hour. Hang on guys ha. So let me expand. Ito. So you've noticed that the trend here, oops. Okay. You've noticed that the trend here is going down, right? But the trend here is actually going up. No? Nakita nyo? Nakita nyo? Oh, thank you po ah. Thank you po, Guts Hunter. Marami pong salamat. Thank you, thank you. Wala pong, para ano yan, para sa inyo yan. Comment down below kung nakita niyo yung ginuhitan ko. Pa-type ng 1. Pa-type ng 1. Okay? Pa-type po ng 1. Important tong ginagawa natin. Comment down below. Alright? Antayin ko yan. Alright, good. Okay. So guys, ganito ha. Kapag nakakita kayo ng ganito, okay? Nakita ninyo na yung takbo ng candle sa taas is going down, pero yung takbo ni MACD is actually going higher, pataas, taas, 'di ba? That can signal a reversal. That is what you call a convergence divergence. Okay? It can signal a reversal. Itong downward trend na to will go higher. Okay? Will go higher. And true enough, the candle went higher from a direction standpoint. Okay? That's one. That is the purpose of MACD convergence and divergence. The signal line is going, the MACD line is pointing upwards, but the candles are going downwards. Thereby, itong immediate trend na to will be reversed. It will signal a reversal. Okay? Comment down number 2 kung naiintindihan. Comment down number 2 kung naiintindihan yung sinabi ni Coach. Comment down number 2 kung naiintindihan yung sinabi ni Coach. Please, please, kung may tanong, tanongin na ngayon na kasi I will not discuss this anymore. Good. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yan ang trabaho niyan. Yan ang trabaho niyan, no? Yan ang trabaho ng, hindi lang sa bullish crossover or bearish crossover. Ang trabaho niyan is to tell you signal reversal or trend reversals. Okay, lahat kayo naunawaan na. Si CJ yata may type pa ng 22. Huwag naman 22, 2 lang. Okay. Alright, hanap pa tayo ng signal reversal dito. Yan, hanap tayo ng mga ganyang galawan ng candle, no? Mga candles talaga, minsan di mo mapinta, no? Hanap pa tayo ng mga ganyan. Ayan, teka lang. Hang on. Here. Ito, so look at this. Right? Nakita niyo yan, guys? This one is actually, look at this. Look at this. No? This is actually forming a lower high candle, but your MACD is actually forming a a higher high formation. No? So ang nangyari, yung itataas niya sana lalo dito yung price, this one, went further downwards. Went further downwards. Okay? So marami pang ganyang mga formation, no? So it's up to you to find that. Pero tatandaan nyo lagi, and pag naiintindihan nyo to, mas maiintindihan nyo because ang trabaho din ng convergence is parehas lang kay RSI. So lagyan ko ng RSI, lalaktawan na natin to ha. Mag-RSI na ako. RSI and then CCI. Okay? Pare-parehas ng trabaho yan. Kapag sila nagbato ng formation na yung candle is actually going downwards, tulad nito, tingnan nyo si RSI. Si RSI, nagbato siya ng RSI na going pataas. Right? Pataas na siya. Pero yung price mo dito is going down. So convergence din yon. Convergence divergence. The same thing with CCI. Si CCI, nagbato siya ng, it's actually forming a price that's upward to there's a momentum na pataas, pero yung candle reading is going down, it could signal a reversal. So kapag alam mo nang basahin si MACD, convergence divergence, madali mo nang mababasa si RSI and si CCI. Comment number 3 kung naunawaan. Pa-comment number 3 kung naunawaan, please. Kasi pag naunawaan nyo yon, we will be able to save 10 slides. Okay, very good. Yes, kaya ako confident pag galing sa ilalim. Nakuha mo din. Very good. Ang galing ng mata mo ah. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, naunawaan nyo na, no? So, ganon, sinimplify na ni Coach. So, ang trabaho ni oscillators, 3 oscillator yan. Pero, ang sasabihin ko sa inyo, pag binigyan nyo ako ng ganitong chart, pinakato nyo sa akin, pipitikin ko mga tenga nyo. Okay, wag kayong gagamit ng pare-parehas na oscillator. Pare-parehas lang trabaho niyan. Okay? Alright, madaliin ko na to ha. Alright. Kasi kailangan kong i-discuss ano pa bang discuss natin? Kailangan ko pang i-discuss sino pa ba ang discuss? Okay, RSI din-discuss na natin. Si stochastics, parehas lang din yun ha, si stocks, no? So si stocks, tanggalin ko na si CCI, si MACD tanggalin ko dito. Isama ko na si stochastics, isang discussion na lang. Okay. Stock. Alright, okay. Isang mabilisang discussion to ha, okay? Oops, nalagyan ng stochastic. Alright. Okay, same drill for stochastics. Pag yan nag-form ng higher high candle here sa baba, it would signal a reversal, no? Okay, let's move on. Okay. Ang trabaho ni RSI, CCI, stochastics is to tell you the momentum of the price. Except si CCI ang trabaho niya bukod sa pagbato niya, bukod sa pagbato niya ng price momentum, mini-measure din ni CCI ang deviation sa price action. Sorry. Okay? Ayun ang trabaho ni CCI. Okay? Now, makikita ninyo na sa ilalim ng oscillator, meron tayong tinatawag na mga zones. May mga kulay na zone kung saan umiikot yung oscillator na yan. Okay? Okay. Okay, let's move on. So, tatanggalin ko lang to. Ayan. Okay, let's move on ha. So, si RSI, CCI, and stochastics, nagbabato sila ng signal sa'yo para malaman mo if the price is overbought or oversold. Ang difference nila, si RSI, nagbabato siya ng 70-30 na signal. 70 kapag ito ay overbought at 30 kung ito ay oversold. Si CCI, binabato niya yung signal na positive 100 kapag overbought, negative 100 kapag oversold. Si stochastics, it's throwing a signal of 75-25. Now, if you use stochastics RSI, it would use 80 and 20. Let's try that. There is also a stochastics RSI combined. Pinag-asawa silang dalawa. It would give you an 80-20 zone if you use RSI and stochastics. Now, how do you use this? How do you use this, no? In short, tanggalin ko muna si CCI ha. Tanggalin ko si stochastics RSI. Okay. Ang trabaho ni stochastics RSI, by the way, ang gusto kong gamitin yung formation ni stochastics is 15, 1, and 3. Okay. Ang trabaho ni stochastics is kailangan yung 3 days mo, okay, let us try to color the 3 days, which is your letter D. Let's make it red, deep red yan. Tama na ba yung red? Yan. Ay, yan. Tanggalin ko muna si RSI ha. Palaking ko muna si ano. Yan. Okay. Ayan. Yung isang blue, gawin kong si K. Gawin natin makapal din. Yan. Alright. Okay. So what you will notice is that, let me go for this one. Okay. Let me try to expand this further. Okay. Okay. Similar ni MACD, si stochastics, meron siyang tinatawag na dalawang important line sa ilalim, which is what you call your D and K, no? Ito yung KDJ na tinatawag natin, KDJ sa inyong mga Binance, no? Ang kailangang mag-intersect to signal a potential bullish crossover is your purple, which is your K. Your K should make tusok-tusok of the red, okay, to signify an upward trend. Signify an upward trend. However, pag nakakita kayo ng convergence, divergence, doon na magsisignal ng reversal tulad ng ginawa natin dito. But by rule of the thumb, kapag nakakita kayo ng purple, tinusok pataas si red is a signal of a bullish crossover. Parang si MACD. Okay? Para lang siyang si MACD. Okay? So yun ang trabaho niyan. Pero as you always have noticed, I'm not using stochastics anymore, although powerful siya, because we're using MACD already. Okay? We're using MACD already. No? And then, the same thing for RSI and CCI. Overbought territory is above 80 and oversold territory is below 30. No? Below 30. So, yung mga nagta-type ng 1 and 2, ano ba sabihin nun, guys? Hindi nyo nagigets? 1 and 2? Ano ba sabihin nun? Yung mga bagong dating, you will really not understand, no? Because marami tayong video na kailangan kong alamin mo muna. O, sabi ni Coach yan, pumunta kayo sa aking playlist. Ayan, yung ating playlist na to. Ang dami ko kasing course na nalaktawan ninyo. Meron akong week 1, itong this video, week number 2, week number 3, week number 4, and week number 5. Aralin nyo to lahat before kayo lumaktaw dito sa recording na to. Kasi malilito kayo ha. Malilito kayo. Sobrang ano na to. Sobrang what's this? Deep dive, no? Deep dive na to ng technical analysis. Alright? Naglalag daw yung net nila. Okay. Oo, sorry Daniel di ko kasi alam may tusok-tusok dapat yung fishball. Ayun. So guys, ganun muna no. Iwanan ko kayo ng kasi pag ginawa ko ng PowerPoint, siguro mga 10,000 slides pa ako, no? Yan. So yun minadali ko na yun ang trabaho niyan. Trabaho ng ayan. So yung old niya is 14, sabi ko ang suggested ko is 15, 1 and 3, no? 15, 1 and 3, 15 days, no? Kasi si stochastics, sinasabi niya RSI 14. Kumbaga, stochastics 14, RSI 14, ganun lang din yon. Si stochastics, nilagyan lang niya ng 3 days sa baba para magkaroon ka ng sort of a signal line. Signal line, no? Kasi ang trabaho ni MACD, di ba meron kang signal line na 9 days. Si stochastics, ang trabaho niya, bigyan ka niya ng intersection ng 14 days mo or 15 days mo na moving average, bibigyan kanya bibigyan kanya ng isa pang line which is your 3 days uh, moving average, no? So meron siyang relationship. Kapag nagkaroon ng pagtusok nung case sa D, either it is a bullish or a bearish crossover. Okay? Ayan. So, ang pinakahuli is CCI, no? Ang CCI, tulad ng sinabi ko, it's developed by Donald Lambert. It's Commodity Channel Index. It's a momentum-based oscillator to determine when the coin vehicle investment is overbought or oversold. Trabaho na yon. Trabaho niya yun, ha? Overbought or oversold. It's also used to assess the price trend direction and the strength, yung lakas niya. So nakita ninyo, kapag ako gumagamit ako ng CCI, gusto kong malaman yung pressure ng price action. Okay? Tatandaan nyo ha, si other indicators kasi, hindi kanya binibigyan ng indication kung yung pagtaas ba ng price niya is valid or may volume. Minsan, si price tumataas siya ng walang volume. That's why nagfi-fake. Nagfi-fake yung taas ng price, biglang bumibitaw pababa. So hindi ko pwedeng ayokong gamitin ninyo si RSI and MACD sa scalping kasi mafe-fake kayo. Kaya ang sabi ko sa inyo, gumamit kayo ng CCI kasi binibigyan kanya ng action oversold from negative 100 oversold. Pag nabutas niya yan pataas, ibig sabihin, merong reason, may volume, may buying power ang inyong crossover. Make sense? Naintindihan nyo? Ganun ka-powerful si CCI. Hindi ito trabaho ni RSI and ni MACD. Trabaho iyan ni CCI lalo na kung naka 1 minute or naka 3 minute kang indicator. Tatandaan niyo yun ha, you will never hear this from many people na nagtuturo ng indicators. I think sa akin nyo lang narinig yan. No? Tatlo yan. Tatlong magkakapatid yan. Alma, Emma, and your CCI. Ganun ka-powerful si CCI. Okay? Naka-default lang ang settings niyan. 20 lang. Okay? Alright. Important things to consider. The stock price or the coin price can keep trending up or down after reaching overbought and oversold. Okay, meron din siyang tinatawag na divergence. And dapat i-combine mo siya sa other indicators. In this case, we combine it with the trend following indicator. Okay? Medyo inakabag na ako. Ang dami ko na nakuwang hangin, no? So guys, we will pause from here, no? Kasi meron pa akong Saturday night live mamayang alas 10. I need to interview muna. I need to talk muna dun sa ating mga guests. So, ang gagawin natin, yung next session next week natin, lalagyan ko yan ng part 3 ng indicator analysis kasi kailangan ko pang i-discuss sa inyo si Fibonacci indicator. Ang dami kasing pwedeng malaman pa sa Fib, no? It's a very, very important metric na kailangan kong i-master ninyo. So, tuturo natin yan dyan. Tapos, guys, please don't forget, naglabas na ako ng latest nating video sa ating channel. Teka lang guys, naglabas na ako ng video kanina. Ayusin ko lang itong mabilis. Can you all please, all of you na naka-live today, can you please go and watch that because that is a very important 1 hour yung video. It's very, very important guys kasi makikita nyo doon si coach nagkaroon ng negative 40%. Pero hindi ako bumitaw. Merong reason kung bakit. Kailangan mong malaman yun. Okay, there's a reason for you to know that. Kasi may mga tao sa inyo na because hindi hasa sa decision making, makakita lang ng negative 10%, bumibitaw na. And and if you have the power of Fibonacci's, let me actually open it right now, no. Hang on a second, guys, no. Ito. Let me try to pause. Ayan. Ayan. So the title of the video is how did I earn 3,000 pesos in ADA scalping in 3 hours kasi siguro mga naka 20 or 30 trades tayo 20 no 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 10 trades 10 scalping we earn 3,000 pesos. Sinabi kong 3 hours because if you combine everything of my scalping inabot ako ng 3 hours, no, yung buy and sell ko inabot ako ng 3 hours diyan, no. So panoorin niyo yan because um uh ayan, so thank you Evander for commenting, no. It's 1 hour. Makikita nyo dyan, inabot ako ng 40%, hindi ako bumitaw. I want you to know that. I want you to learn how long, how deep is the deep, no? And eventually, when you try to master the art of buying in the dip and mastering your emotion, hindi ka bibitaw because it's still a profitable trade. Okay? You need to trust the process. You need to trust the process. And that is the secret sauce kung bakit si coach ang dami niyang wins. You know, sunod-sunod ang wins niya. No? Okay? Let's go with, siguro quick review lang tayo. Quick review tayo before tayo bumitaw. Oh wow, si Richard Gomez salamat, salamat ah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. Um maraming salamat sa inyo no sa lahat ng nagmamahal kay Coach Miranda Minor. And as I've said, I will teach you how to do it. May kasama pang Q&A, may kasama pang execution, no? Methods of learning kasi nga ang background natin, I used to teach, nagturo ako ng accounting and marketing before. So medyo napapansin niyo may pagka-professor akong mag-approach, no? Because gusto ko organize, kailangan may curriculum, kailangan merong follow up, no? May simulation learning, no? Kung pwede nga lang kayong tanungin ko, I will really call you sa recitation, lalo na yung si Galamax, so tawagin ko talaga yan. No? Anyways, hey, si Judex online. Thank you, sir, for joining. No, taga states yan. Marami nagaman sa a lot of people loving us from the US. No, lalo na yung one of our guests as well from the states later on. No. Okay, so guys, magantay tayo next week. Next week tayo, and then next week I will put another session on Fibonacci. And then, kanina tinuro natin yung Wyckoff model. Guys, alamin niyo yan ha. Yung maganda yung Wyckoff model na yan. Tinuro na natin yan kanina. No? I already taught you some fundamental lenses or analysis no? On how to look at the potential consolidation. Tapos, after this, kakain muna si Coach. Tapos, see you all later sa ating Saturday Night Live. Are you guys excited? Or are you girls and guys excited? Are you excited with so many things na pwedeng mangyari? All right. So, if you are, please, kumain na, get some popcorn, whatever na meron pang chicha dyan, no? Tapos, we will all enjoy the night. And I'm also excited myself because makakarinig ako ng feedback ng mga newbies, no? Mga newbies. And again, guys, maraming salamat sa nagmamahal kay Coach Miranda Minor. Thank you sa mga nag-super chat. And I will talk to you guys later on in 2 hours, no? All right. And guys, I love you all. And, Coach Miranda Minor loves all of you. And